Because a lot of us are living by a philosophy called luck, not by a God who controls the universe. And that affects your purpose. Because things will happen in your life and you'll look at them as I was lucky today, when God sovereignly allowed that thing for his purpose. But because you didn't connect it with his purpose, it has no meaning. It's just luck and chance. And you live life as a cosmic lottery rather than as a response to a sovereign God who put you here for a purpose, who has a plan for your life. You cannot have God and chance. The two are incompatible. Now, how does this relate to purpose? It simply says you are not a mistake. You're not the coming together of random forces in the universe. Psalm 138. Scripture read in your hearing. Let's go back to that because this personalizes the collective statement that God created the universe. Psalm 138. This is a great statement for those of you who feel lost and no sense of meaning and purpose. Let's work with this a little bit. Oh Lord, thou hast searched me and known me. Verse 1 says, and you know when I sit down, and you know when I get up, and you understand my thoughts from afar. You scrutinize my path and my lying down, and are intimately acquainted with my ways. Even before there was a word in my tongue, behold, you knew it all. You've enclosed me behind and before. You've laid your hand on me. Such knowledge is too great for me. Then he comes to verse 13, and he says, you did form my inward parts. You're not a mistake. There's no such thing as an illegitimate child. Now, there may be illegitimate relationships, but every child that comes out of them becomes legitimate. Because they are formed. So I don't know what your background is. I don't know whether you're a child of rape. I don't know whether you came from a bad situation. But for you to come forth, God had to go to work. And for God to go to work, it must have been his intention that you come here. Because he says, you formed my inward parts, and you weaved me in my mother's womb. God determined what race you would be. He determined what gender you would be. He determined what would make up your DNA, that would determine your height and the uniquenesses of your personality. If you want to go and ask somebody why you are you, ask God. He made you the you he wanted you to be. And that makes you special, and that makes you